Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today let's see the full details of Kendriya Vidyalaya admissions. So I will take you through the different quotas that is available, the documents those are actually required for the admission, the authentic web link to fill the admission form. Come on guys, let's go to the video to see the full information. So first go to the open the Google and type Kendriya Vidyalaya here Sangathan. So this is the head office of all the Kendriya Vidyalaya schools across India and other countries. So this is the site, the first option you get. So click on this link, open this link. So this one is the authentic website of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. So there will be lot of options here. A lot of websites are being created. So you need not worry about other websites. The moment you see Kendriya Vidyalaya, so this website has actually changed. So they have shared the other link here. So click on this. So this one is the authentic link where you can access all the details regarding Kendriya Vidyalayas. So this one is the site here. So you are in the home page of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan here. So there are a lot of informations available here. So you can see that there are like 1235 Kendriya Vidyalayas across India. There are these many students. So how many? So this one is the authentic web page of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. They have a lot of information for you. So here you can see the scrolling announcements. So if you have any specific announcement, this will be scrolled over here and you specifically go and click and see what is the announcement about. So here still there is no announcement on the Kendriya Vidyalaya admission. So if there is admissions, so usually the admissions details are announced in February of every year, and the admission starts in the month of March and goes till June. And beyond that, if there is still vacancies, they will publish another advertisement to take admission for the kids. So these are the full here also you can find some news about Kendriya Vidyalayas. So this is the site where you can find all the information of Kendriya Vidyalaya. So let's go to the admission details. That is what is the very important. So how to access the admission details. So here are some circulars. You can see if there are recent circulars, you can see it here. So the recent update on 2020-2021 admissions has been delayed because of COVID situation. So the admission has not yet started, but still they are working. The Kendriya Vidyalaya group is working on starting the admissions soon. So you'll get the information in this website. So let's go to the admission. So we'll see the previous year's guidelines. So what was really published and all the details are there. So let's go here. So once the admissions are announced, you can see the notice here. So you have to go to academics admission guidelines. So this is where you need to access. You need not go to any other sites to see. So this is the one site where you get all the information of Kendriya Vidyalaya admission. So first you see the admission notice. So if it is the year, so which specific year you are looking, so that year will be mentioned and the announcement will come. So the announcement will be published in February month of every year. So they will mention the authentic link where you need to go and complete the admissions. So when it will start, all the dates will be given. So here they will publish the advertisement both in uh, Hindi and English. So here we'll go to English section here. So they will say that for this year what time it's going to start and what is the link. Okay, so this is the authentic link where the admissions can be done. So registration of class 2 and above. So 1 to class 1 they have the specific dates here, and second onwards they have mentioned the dates, exact dates. So from class 2 onwards it's like offline. So whichever schools it's very nearby you, you can directly go and approach and fill in the application and submit. If they have vacancies, they will call you and the admissions will be granted based on the eligibility and all other criteria. So this is the announcement that you get about the admissions once opened. So after that they will publish the full guidelines, say who are eligible, what you need to do, everything will be available in this link. So this is the PDF document which is published for the year 2019 and 20 onwards. So this is applicable for all the upcoming years. So as I said, there was a circular that when you go to the circular section, so this year specifically they have mentioned in the circular that there are something that is going to be changed. So intimation regarding admission schedule. So the schedule has changed this time. So in the year 2020, and they have given the reason. So they said the Kendriya Vidyalaya has said that with regard to site intimation regarding admission schedule, so a lot of parents were asking when is the admission started. So that is what they published this um, circular. So academy year Kendriya Vidyalaya is receiving number of queries. In this connection, it is informed that some essential changes, modifications in KVS admissions guidelines are underway. So they are working on this changes. So one such changes is like the special quota for OBC non-creamy layer. So it is 27% now. So soon, once the admission guidelines is published for current year, you will get to know all those. So let's go to the admission guidelines here. So what are the information they are giving about the admissions? So general guidelines, special provisions, admission procedure, everything is here. So when you scroll through this document, you get to know all the informations like who are eligible, what you need to exactly do. So you need not worry, all are eligible. So there are specific priorities given to specific group of people. So based on that, if there are vacancies, you will be called and given the admission. So these are the so first preference go to central government employees, then state government employees, autonomous bodies, public sector units, single girl child also get the priority. So priorities in admissions years, Kendriya Vidyalayas under civil defense sector. So there are Kendriya Vidyalayas in the army area and in private areas also there are Kendriya Vidyalayas. So how they are prioritizing their admissions, those are all given here. So you can go through this. So I don't want to read through everything. So you can just go through. I'll share the link in the description so that you can go through the link and get all the details here. So you need not go to any other website and get confused. So this is authentic information. So eligibility for admission. So first standard, second standard, they are given the admission. So as on March 31st, they are calculating the age. It should be 5 years and maximum age 7 years for first standard. For admission to class 11, provided student is seeking admission in the year of passing. So in the same year of passing, if you are admission for 11th standard, then there is no age limit. Otherwise, there are some age limits. So this is the class strength. So up to 40 per class. So up to 30th April and up to 30 June. So this again, the strength can be increased if there are some provisions, some based on the recommendations of the commissioner. So I think this details will be mentioned in the guidelines. So who is able to recommend the extra seats. So up to 45 principal authority, who is the authority to authorize the strength, increase in the strength in the class. Up to 50, can the strength can go up to 50 also. So there are like a lot of exceptions where the admissions can be increased per class. So reservation in admission. So this is the reservation. So scheduled caste, scheduled tribe get 15% and 7.5%. Differently able children get 3% reservation. So this will be considered for the first standard admission or any class admission. So this is the quota which is considered for admission. So admission with KV transfer certificate. So when you're transferring from different KVs, students of state boards, ICSE boards can also get admission for class 10 and 12. So what is the procedure? So all these are mentioned in the detail. Admission for children studying abroad. So who are in abroad deputation of foreign countries, so whose parents are there for the deputation, so they can, when they come back, they can take the admission. And in case seats remain vacant after 30th, so that's what I was saying, deputy commissioner and of the region has is empowered to allow additional seats. So that is what they are trying to say. So these are all like lot of information are given, so who other they can take admissions in between, also the children and dependent grandchildren of honorable members of parliament, etc. So I don't want to, again, as I said, I'll not go through all these details. You can go through this guidelines. So once it is published for the current year, there'll be a lot of changes. Not required that likely there'll be minor changes. No need to worry or much. And procedure of admissions. So publicity, as I said, they'll be publishing the advertisement in local newspapers and everywhere you'll see. So main thing I said, come to this website, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, so kvsangathan.nic.in, and you will find the admission details here, announcement here. So and registration, all these details like how you need to do, what are all the eligibilities, everything is detailed out here. So method of admission in class 1. So as I said, there's a quota, 15% will be SCs, 7.5% will be ST, remaining seats. So there are 40 seats. First phase, what they do, second phase, what they do, all this is mentioned here. And so that's, I'm quickly going through the sheet. You can go through. So, and neighborhood and proof of residence. So if your radius is 5 kilometers or 8 kilometers, you are eligible for admission. So major cities and urban area, places and areas other than included in above, so other places, they are allowing up to 8 kilometers. Admissions of class 1 are being done through online modes. Yeah, so only online is applicable for admission of KV class 1. So you need to, you have the option, like if you have three multiple schools nearby your area, Kendriya Vidyalaya is allowing you to select, give three options when you fill in the applications. You can select three schools and try your admission, so you are getting chance, and so that the probability increase of getting admission. So any one of the schools you might get the admission. So this is the committee that selects the candidates, principal, teacher, two parents and one lady VMC member. So fees and other things, so fees details, there's a separate link which I'll go through. And method of class 2 to 8, so there is no admission test. So again, that is based on priority category system. So again, for class 2 to 8, that is based on category system and available based on the available seats in your nearby school. So admission for 9th standard, there will be admission test. So the admission test will be for the subjects Hindi, Maths, English, Social Science, etc. So how many marks, what is these, so everything is mentioned here, so you can go through. Method of admission of class 11, so this is again different. What is the criteria, everything is mentioned. And again, I'll just quickly close this. Let's go here. So this, I want to show the fee structure. Where is it? Academics. You have the fee structure. So you see, it's very the fee structure. If you see, it's very reasonable fee structure. So admission fees is 25 rupees. Readmission if you want to 200 rupees. So other things you see, this is like it changes year by year, but not a big difference. So it will be like very minimal changes every year. So this is the fee structure. And again, so KV in news, if you want to know more what KV is new in news, so you can get all the details here. So the PDF file is published here. You open and read that for all the details. So let's see the details of admissions again. So what I said, just a recap, go to this site, authentic site. I'll put it in the description, so you can just copy and go. So this is the authentic site for admission. So you have to click this one. First, you need to complete the registration with name, date of birth, mobile authorized means registered mobile number and email ID, so that all the communication from Kendriya Vidyalaya reaches directly to your mobile number or email ID. So once you complete the registration, you will receive an enrollment ID. Please keep that ID safe with you. Don't miss it. So using that ID, you need to log in to the site here and proceed with the enrollment ID to fill the application online. So once when you fill the application, you need to keep all the certificate ready. Whatever is applicable for you should be kept ready here available. So it should be in the form of PDF or JPEG file. So right now the size is 256 MB. So make sure that you keep the documents ready of the specified size so that you can upload when you are actually in the admission filling the admission form online. So all these are the certificates that is needed. Application form, this is how the application form looks like. So as I said, you get an enrollment ID. This is a 12-digit number, so that you need to keep it ready. So application for class 1, this was an older application, that's a sample, but it's going to remain the same, so there will not be major updates. So these are the sections that you will be filling: basic information, your parent details, choice of schools. As I said, there will be 3 choice of schools for you. Upload all the documents. So as I said, these are the documents that you need to upload. And declaration, you have to declare that all the as usual declaration, that everything you are submitting is true. Just submit it. So here is the screenshot of the documents that you need to attach. So this you have to choose file and upload it here. So you can see, if you want any sample documents, you can click on this link, click here to download pro forma. So sample documents can be downloaded from here, or in the internet you'll find. All the communications regarding admissions is sent to registered email, mobile number. So you need to, once you are filled, you need to check your SMS or email to see if you have got any admission written call from the school. So quick recap on the admission procedure. As I said, as I described in this video, so we have the ad published in Feb of every year. You need to go to this web link to check whether the advertisement is published or not. The admission details are published here. The admission guidelines are published. So actual online admissions should be done using this link. It starts in March every year and goes until June, July. So if there are open seats after May, so you'll get one more advertisement published. So if you're not done in March, you can apply again. 40 seats per section, as I said. Like usually schools have up to 4 sections, 120 seats per school. So and some schools have E, F, G sections. So some bigger schools have up to G sections. So there are a lot of possibility for admissions. So the priority goes like this: SC 15% out of 120 seats. How many seats per school depends. So so we'll consider 120 seats. From 120 seats is go to the priority goes to SC 15%, ST 7%, OBC 27%. So this is introduced from 2020 onwards. Disabled category 3%, single girl child, and there is no percent, but they'll get the admission on priority. MP MLA quota 10 seats per constituency. So MLA and MP can share the list of the 10 candidates named to the nearest school. So this is based on lottery system, because for every constituency, a lot of at least minimum 300 400 recommendations are gone. So you need to go to the nearest MP MLA office and fill in your name and say that I want take admission for my kid. So they will do a lottery based system. They'll pick up 10 names and give it to the local Kendriya Vidyalaya school. So actually what happens is, each MP and MLA are issued a coupons from KVS. So based on the coupon number, the seats will be allocated to the MP MLA's constituency. So once that is done, you'll get the intimation. So then it goes to defense, central, state government employees. Priorities given to these some kids of these employees, and many other priority groups are listed in the admission guidelines. You can check it. Finally, all private sector gets the admission opportunity. So out of 120, if all this are covered, so all these are covered. If still there are open vacancy, yes, there will be vacancy. Then based on lottery system, other groups get the admission. So additional seats depend on the regional commissioner's capacity, so they can recommend and they can put up to 50 students per class. So class 2 to 8 is offline admission. So there again the admission will dates will be published in this website. So you need to go and check there. So usually after 1 or 2 weeks, after March first week or something, you'll get the dates here. So apply directly into at the nearby KB school. You need to go and fill in some applications. So admission again based on all these priorities. So if there are open seats, they will call you. And class 9 is based on the test. So this is all the quick recap of the admission details. So guys, please do subscribe to my channel for regular updates on KV admissions. So once the admission is open, I'll give more updates on that. Please share it with your friends. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching. I will meet you in the next video. Bye. See you.